Have you ever awakened with the unsettling feeling that you've lived before? Perhaps you found yourself repeatedly dreaming of places you've never visited, yet somehow recognize perfectly. You're not alone. Millions of people experience these mysterious dreams that seem to connect us with past lives, but few understand their true spiritual significance. Today, we'll reveal what the renowned American mystic Edgar Cayce, often called the sleeping prophet, taught us about these nocturnal messages your soul is trying to communicate. What you're about to discover could completely transform your perception of your dreams and your purpose in this life. Most people spend their entire existence ignoring these powerful spiritual signals, missing the opportunity to understand their true karmic mission and the lessons they came to learn. In the next 4 chapters, we'll unravel 12 types of dreams that, according to the deepest spiritual teachings, confirm that your soul has lived multiple existences and continues its journey of evolution. Prepare for a fascinating journey through the wisdom of one of the most respected intuitives of all time. Edgar Cayce, who conducted over 14,000 psychic readings while in a trance state, left us extraordinary keys to interpret these dream messages that connect our present with our spiritual past. The most surprising thing is that, contrary to what many think, these dreams are neither coincidental nor products of imagination. They are real windows into experiences your soul has lived throughout centuries. I invite you to share in the comments. Have you experienced any of these revealing dreams? Your experience might resonate with many other viewers who are awakening to this spiritual reality. As we progress through this video, you'll discover specific patterns in your dreams that perhaps you've never noticed before, but which have a profound meaning in your path of spiritual evolution. Dreams have fascinated humanity since time immemorial, acting as mysterious bridges between our conscious reality and something deeper. Many people experience dreams so vivid and real that they seem to transport them to other times and places, leaving them with an inexplicable sense of familiarity upon awakening. This connection is no coincidence. According to various spiritual traditions, our dreams can be windows to past life experiences, memories stored in the deepest recesses of the soul that emerge during nighttime rest. During sleep, the mental barriers that normally separate us from our spiritual past weaken, allowing memories from other existences to flow into our current consciousness. It's as if the soul, temporarily released from physical limitations, can access its true eternal nature and remember fragments of its long journey through multiple incarnations. These experiences often manifest as detailed historical scenarios, encounters with unknown yet strangely familiar people, or skills and knowledge we haven't acquired in this life but master perfectly in the dream world. The phenomenon of recurring dreams deserves special attention when discussing reincarnation. Dreams that repeat with exactitude or with minimal variations over the years could be pointing to unresolved karmic experiences or important lessons the soul needs to integrate. For example, repeatedly dreaming of drowning in a shipwreck, with precise details such as the type of vessel or period clothing, might indicate trauma from a past life that still seeks healing or understanding in the current existence. Edgar Cayce's readings consistently emphasize that these dream connections aren't merely psychological constructs. They're genuine spiritual communications from the deepest levels of our being. When we experience profound déjà vu upon waking, or find ourselves drawn to certain historical periods without explanation, we're receiving signals about our soul's long journey. When exploring the realm of dreams that connect us to past lives, Edgar Cayce often emphasized the importance of recognizing distinct patterns. In his readings, he described how specific dream experiences serve as doorways to our soul's vast memory. Let's explore the first 6 types of reincarnation-confirming dreams that Cayce identified through his remarkable intuitive abilities. The first type involves dreaming of unknown people who evoke immediate feelings of familiarity. These aren't random faces created by the mind, but encounters with souls who have shared significant experiences with us in other incarnations. These people appear in dreams with such a real and defined presence that it's impossible to confuse them with fictional characters. Interactions with them are typically charged with intense emotions, such as unconditional love, profound recognition, or even the resolution of ancient karmic conflicts that have transcended time and space. The second type features detailed historical settings, especially when they include elements you've never studied or known in your current life. Imagine waking with vivid memories of walking through the streets of an ancient Roman city with precise architectural details, specific market smells, and conversations in a language you've never learned but perfectly understood during the dream. These dreams are often accompanied by a strange nostalgia for eras you've never consciously lived, as if a part of you recognizes and yearns for that time and place you once called home. The third category, which Cayce considered particularly significant, involves inexplicable abilities manifested during dreams. People who have never played a musical instrument might dream of masterfully playing a harp in a medieval king's court, or someone without navigation knowledge might see themselves confidently steering an ancient vessel through stormy seas. Most surprising is when these abilities begin to manifest in waking life after recurring dreams, as if the dream memory had unlocked latent knowledge in the soul, allowing accelerated learning that defies the logic of experience accumulated in a single life. The fourth dream type centers on karmic healing, presenting experiences where we resolve traumatic situations from past lives, offering an opportunity for deep emotional release. A person might repeatedly dream of a war scenario, where they finally manage to forgive who was once their enemy, or relive a painful separation that now finds resolution and peace. These dreams typically produce notable changes in everyday life, such as the disappearance of inexplicable phobias, healing of current conflictive relationships, or liberation from self-destructive patterns that seemed resistant to all conventional therapy. The fifth category encompasses premonitory dreams, which Cayce explained occur because during deep sleep, our spirit partially detaches from the physical body, allowing access to dimensions where time functions differently. In these states, we can glimpse events that haven't yet occurred in the physical plane. Cayce documented numerous cases where individuals accurately predicted future events through their dreams, demonstrating the soul's ability to transcend linear time when temporarily freed from physical constraints. The sixth type involves dream encounters with spiritual guides or ancient wisdom teachers. These beings appear with an unmistakable luminous presence and often transmit profound teachings specifically adapted to our current evolutionary moment. The remarkable aspect of these encounters is that the teachings received possess a coherence and depth that transcend the dreamer's conscious knowledge, providing perspectives and solutions that the ordinary mind could not have elaborated on its own. Cayce repeatedly emphasized that paying attention to these dream patterns creates a bridge between our daily awareness and our eternal spiritual journey, allowing us to integrate wisdom that extends far beyond our current lifetime. Beyond the first 6 dream types, Edgar Cayce identified 6 additional dream experiences that reveal our soul's journey through multiple lifetimes. These more profound categories often emerge after we've begun consciously working with our dream life and developing our spiritual awareness. The 7th type involves ancestral memory dreams, where we experience events from the lives of our biological ancestors. Cayce explained that we often incarnate within the same soul groups across generations, creating a genetic and spiritual resonance that allows access to ancestral memories. These dreams typically feature intense family connections and often provide insights into inherited traits, unexplained family patterns, or unresolved generational trauma. They're distinguished by a unique feeling of simultaneously being yourself and someone else, usually an ancestor whose name or identity might be revealed within the dream. The 8th category, which Cayce referred to as soul journey dreams, presents experiences of visiting Akashic realms, spiritual dimensions where all soul memories are stored. In these profound dreams, we may witness panoramic reviews of multiple lifetimes, often guided by spiritual beings who help us understand the interconnections between different incarnations. The emotional signature of these dreams is unmistakable, a profound sense of expanded awareness and spiritual clarity that persists long after waking, often accompanied by a renewed understanding of our current life purpose. The 9th dream type reveals talents and vocational callings from past lives. Cayce documented numerous cases of individuals who discovered their life purpose through recurring dreams of practicing certain professions or arts in historical settings. These dreams often precede unexpected life changes or career shifts that align more authentically with our soul's accumulated experiences. One remarkable case involved a child with no musical training who dreamed repeatedly of playing violin in 18th century Vienna, later becoming a prodigious violinist with seemingly innate abilities. Cayce explained that these aren't coincidences, but the reawakening of deeply embedded soul memories. The 10th category encompasses parallel timeline dreams, where we experience glimpses of paths not taken in our current or past lives. Unlike typical dreams of alternative scenarios, these experiences carry a distinctive quality of what actually happened elsewhere. Cayce suggested that the soul simultaneously experiences multiple timelines across various dimensions, and these dreams represent moments of conscious connection between them. They often provide profound insights into life choices and their ripple effects across our soul's journey. The 11th type involves dreams of future incarnations, experiences that Cayce claimed represent possibilities rather than predetermined destinies. These distinctive dreams typically feel more translucent than past life dreams and often contain symbolic elements representing evolutionary lessons the soul is working toward. Rather than clear historical settings, they present archetypal landscapes and scenarios that symbolize spiritual growth objectives. Cayce emphasized that these dreams aren't about predicting the future, but about understanding the soul's aspirations and evolutionary trajectory. The 12th and most profound category involves what Cayce called cosmic consciousness dreams, rare experiences where the dreamer temporarily transcends all individual incarnations and glimpses their existence as an eternal spiritual entity. These dreams are characterized by indescribable feelings of oneness with all creation, dissolution of time-space limitations, and direct knowledge of spiritual truths that cannot be adequately expressed in words. People who experience these dreams often report they're forever changed, with a diminished fear of death and a profound sense of purpose that transcends ordinary concerns. Cayce emphasized that while we all experience these dream types occasionally, developing consciousness of their significance requires dedicated attention and spiritual practice. The dream state, he explained, represents our most natural connection to the multidimensional reality of the soul's journey. Having explored all 12 dream types that connect us to our soul's eternal journey, let's now focus on how to actively work with these dreams to accelerate your spiritual growth. Edgar Cayce provided specific techniques for dream interpretation and consciousness development that remain remarkably effective decades after his transition. The first essential practice is maintaining a dream journal. Cayce consistently advised placing a notebook and pen beside your bed and immediately upon awakening, even before getting up or checking your phone, noting all remembered details, regardless of how insignificant they might seem. This practice not only trains dream memory, allowing you to recall increasingly complete and detailed dreams over time, but also creates a valuable personal record revealing patterns and connections that might go unnoticed when analyzing each dream in isolation. Many people discover after months of consistent recording that certain symbols, scenarios, or characters repeatedly appear at specific moments in their lives, offering clues about persistent spiritual messages seeking understanding. The emotional context of a dream frequently reveals more about its spiritual significance than the specific images or events it contains. When analyzing your dream experiences, ask yourself, what emotions predominated during the dream? How did I feel upon awakening? Did any particular sensation persist throughout the day? Dreams with spiritual content or related to past lives are typically characterized by unusually intense emotions that seem disproportionate to the dream events, or by feelings of deep recognition toward unknown places or people. These emotional responses act as internal compasses, pointing to significant connections between our dream experience and important aspects of our spiritual path. Cayce often recommended a practice he called dream incubation, a technique for receiving guidance on specific questions through dreams. Before sleeping, take a few moments to clearly formulate a question or intention for your dream experience, such as, "Tonight, I will receive clarity about my life purpose," or "I seek connection with my spiritual guides." Complement this with relaxation practices like deep breathing and visualization of white light surrounding you as you fall asleep. Many of Cayce's clients reported remarkable success with this approach, receiving precise guidance that addressed their most pressing questions. Creating a conducive environment before sleeping can significantly enhance the quality and clarity of your spiritual dream experiences. Establish a calming routine that that includes turning off electronic devices at least an hour before bed, performing brief meditation focused on breathing, and consciously formulating a specific intention for your dream experience. Complement this preparation with elements that promote deep, restorative rest. Keep your room at a cool temperature, use relaxing scents like lavender or sandalwood, and ensure your resting space is free from clutter and distractions. Perhaps most importantly, Cayce emphasized that dream work becomes truly transformative when we integrate the insights received into our daily lives. It's not enough to remember and analyze our dreams. Real growth occurs when we allow these messages to modify our way of thinking, feeling, and acting in the everyday world. For example, if we receive in dreams a reunion with a departed loved one offering forgiveness, we can honor that message by consciously working to release similar resentments in our current relationships, creating a tangible bridge between spiritual wisdom received during sleep and our material reality. We've reached the end of this fascinating journey through the dreams that confirm our eternal nature as spiritual beings in constant evolution. As you've discovered, these nocturnal messages aren't simple fantasies, but real windows into the deep memory of your soul. The question now is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue ignoring these signals that appear night after night, or will you begin giving them the attention they deserve, transforming them into powerful tools for your spiritual growth? I invite you tonight, before sleeping, to place a notebook beside your bed and establish the clear intention of remembering your dreams upon awakening. Write down everything you recall, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Over time, you'll begin to identify patterns, recognize messages, and establish increasingly clear communication with your spiritual essence and guides. This simple exercise has transformed the lives of thousands who have followed Edgar Cayce's teachings, allowing them to heal karmic wounds, understand their life mission, and experience inner peace that transcends external circumstances. Which of the 12 dreams mentioned today have you experienced most frequently? What message do you think your soul is trying to communicate through them? Share your experience in the comments and connect with a community of spiritual seekers who, like you, are awakening to the true nature of their existence. If these revelations about your dream life have resonated with you and you're ready to continue exploring these fascinating mysteries of the soul, I invite you to subscribe to our channel right now and activate notifications. By doing so, you'll be the first to receive our upcoming videos, where we'll reveal advanced techniques for spiritual regression through dreams.